Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing? So today, really quickly, I wanted to talk about how a few days ago I was talking to a couple of younger players, a couple of college guys, and we were talking about what it really takes to be successful in baseball. And we were throwing a couple of things back and forth, what I thought was, some of the most important things, what they thought, and I figured I'd talk about a few of them on here. And today, what I wanted to talk about is self-discipline, because I think self-discipline when it comes to not only baseball but anything that you do, it's one of the real key things that's going to determine if you're going to be successful and how successful you are going to be. Now, I talked in prior videos about how the best infielders that I've seen in the big leagues are guys that go out and take the most ground balls, and the best hitters are the guys that I always see in the cage, and the best catchers are the guys that are always working on their blocking and their receiving on their own. Um, and that's usually the case with every position, with all the best players. They're usually the hardest workers, the guys that are always working on their craft. Now, obviously, there are exceptions to the rules, and you might know somebody that's super talented and might not work as hard as maybe you do. But in general, when I see it at the big league level, that's usually what I see. The best players are the guys that really put the most time into their craft, perfecting it every single day. And the biggest thing is nobody is holding their hand and taking them to do it. And that's one of the big things that players kind of need to learn. When you're younger, a kid growing up, usually it's, one of your parents is taking you to do something, or, maybe it's a best friend, or some type of, maybe it's your aunt or uncle, a relative, or maybe it's a coach that's always kind of holding your hand and taking you to do stuff. You want to do this? Okay, we'll go hit. We'll go here. We'll go take ground balls or whatever it is. But as you get older, it starts to become more of you and you having to do that stuff. So no one's going to hold your hand as you get older and make you go do things. And the best players take it upon themselves to make sure they do it. Nobody's telling them to go do it. When I watch some, all-star major league players or great professional players, they're not waiting around for coach to come by and say, hey, I think we should probably go take some ground balls, or hey, we should probably get some extra hitting in. They have great self-discipline to make sure that they get the work in, to make sure that they get their lifts in when working out. Nobody holds their hand and brings them to the weight room. They go before anyone tells them to go to the weight room, because they know that it's part of their program. It's part of the that's how they're going to get better. That's how they're going to be one of the best players in the world. They're not there by accident. I was actually reading a book a long time ago, a few years ago, and I opened it up a couple of weeks ago and read it again, and it talked about self-discipline, and there was a really good definition in there for discipline. It said it's doing what you need to do when you need to do it, whether you want to or not. Self-discipline doesn't procrastinate and it doesn't make excuses. So, you know, because they put in all this work, I'm sure there are times when, same with me. There's sometimes when I don't feel like lifting. I'm tired. Maybe I have a little bit of a cold or whatever it is. But some guys will say, well, I'll just do it tomorrow. And then other guys say, no, I'm doing it today. I don't care how tired I am, or if I'm a little bit sick, or if I was out late last night. And that's kind of what I notice is the determining factor on who really ends up making it and who doesn't. It's, the high school kid that just keeps saying, well, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it later. Or the kid that says, no, I'm doing it right now. Even if I don't want to do it, I know that I need to do it. And I'm not going to wait till tomorrow. I'm going to do it right now and get it done. That's one of the biggest things I notice with players. It's their self-discipline, their ability to say, nope, it needs to get done and I'm going to go do it now. And then the other kid is saying, well, I'll do it later. I'll do it tomorrow. So just kind of reflect on this, look at it, and see what type of player you are. If you're somebody that's, has a lot of self-discipline and you do the things that need to be done, not just, if you want to do them or not, then that's great and that's awesome. And I'm sure that you've been very successful, and that's really what it's going to take. If you're a player that notices that you make a lot of excuses and that you really do procrastinate and you only kind of do things when you want to do them and not when they need to get done, well, then you got to make sure that you take some steps to start changing that. And when you need to do something and you say, well, I'll do it tomorrow, well, make sure you stop yourself and say, no, 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 I'm not going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it today. Um, because like I said, that's going to be one of the biggest things to make sure that you get your work done. And it's all about, at the end of the day, when it comes to building skills, it's all about repetition. And the only way you get the repetition done is you got to go do it. You can't wait, can't do it tomorrow or next week or next month. You got to do it today, and you got to do it every day. And sometimes it gets monotonous and it gets boring, but that's one thing you'll notice with guys that have made it, big league guys. They're able to get through the boring stuff and the monotonous stuff, and they're able to do it anyway. And a lot of them are able to do it and enjoy it, even though they do it every single day. So keep working on your self-discipline. Make sure that you get things done when they need to get done. So hopefully this helps you out. If you have any questions, let me know. Comment on the video, like it, share it with your friends, all that good stuff. And we'll talk to you later.